going on, YouTube? My name is Xboxer32, and I'm bringing another dual comm today. So why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hey, I'm gonna introduce myself. What's up? J3T here. I met Xboxers through a channel called V6, which is not really running well anymore. But anyway, we were bored, so we decided to do a dual comm. Felt like that pig from Looney Tunes. That's all, folks.
So yeah. So what we're gonna do today is I'm just gonna ask him some questions, and he's probably gonna answer them. So I guess we'll just get started. So the first question I got for you is what made you start commentating?
I remember I think it was 2007 or 2008, but I got my Xbox a year before the computer, which I was on YouTube all the time, just looking up gameplays and stuff. I loved to watch them, and I was always like, do they record that? Like, whenever they're actually playing the game, like, how do they do that? Like, I was younger then. I'm only 13 now, by the way. So I was like, 10 and 11, 9, 10, 11, somewhere around in there, and it was weird. So, I'm thinking, how are these guys doing that? So I thought it was pretty cool. Didn't really care to do it, though. So then I started watching Hutch and C9ers, the two big guys. So whenever I started watching them, I kind of thought, hey, I want to do this. So I keep on looking in for capture cards, and I got about a 60 one called Dazzle, which is what Unreal's using now. And I got a crappy little Microsoft headset, which I'm still using now, and just started making videos.
Yeah, I think most people start off watching Hutch and C9ers. I don't know, it just seems like they're kind of the first commentators that most people say that they started watching, and then they kind of moved on to other guys like Woody and
Woody
and all that. But
actually, the guy who I'm probably following the most right now is probably White Boy 7th Street. He's like,
I actually never I have watched his videos, but I've never even thought of subscribing. I don't really like his stuff. I don't know. I don't know. The people that I watch are I don't know. It's like I have like a little criteria in my brain, and if they don't go with that certain criteria, I don't watch their videos. Like, they have to have a good voice, they have to flow, their commentators have to flow, and the gameplay has to, I don't know, I like gameplay that's lighter, if you know what I mean. I mean, if you've ever compared Hutch's gameplay to Woody's, his render settings, his videos are more are brighter, and they're kind of light. And if you know what I mean you probably don't.
Wait, which one's lighter?
Woody's.
I never paid attention.
Woody's is lighter.
Woody?
Yeah, go open up one of Woody's videos and one of Hutch's and put them right next to each other, and you'll see that Woody's gameplay is just so much easier to watch. But that's kind of going off topic there. But I guess another question I got is what do you use to commentate? Or
headset wise?
Yeah, what kind of computer do you have? What kind of headset? What kind of microphone?
My basic setup. Okay, I got the Xbox, I got the controller, I got my Turtle Beaches. I have the HD PVR next to the Wii, which I never play. That's my mom's thing. I got the PVR right there. I got my computer, which is a laptop. It's called a Toshiba. It's a Japanese brand. It's a really just cheap one. If you guys are going to get into commentating and you're wondering what laptop to use, don't use the Toshiba. It's more of a business computer. Terrible for downloading and uploading. And I'm looking at it right now, and it's apparently called a Microsoft Live Chat LX 3000. Which is not an amazing headset at all. It's pretty bad. I need to get some Blue Snowballs.
Yeah, I use a Blue Snowball. That's kind of like the standard commentator kind of
blue
thing
ball
to use. Yeah, they all kind of use Blue Snowballs. But what are your thoughts on Black Ops? Just on the game as a whole. What's your take on the game?
Before I answer that, I want to say something on the Blue Snowballs.
Right.
That could be used as a sexual joke. I mean, blue balls. But let's go on to the other question. Black Ops. I have to say it's kind of in the lower ranking of my Call of Duties. I don't like it for a few reasons. One, the connection issues on it make it impossible for if you're a good player, then there's a good chance you might not even do good if your connection's not good. Like my connection, I'm always 3-barred, no matter what. I'm always 3-barred. And then Call of Duty 4 never affected me. Call of Duty World of War never affected me. Modern Warfare 2 sort of, but not really that bad. Black Ops, they see me about 2 or 3 seconds before I see them, and they get the shot off first, and I can't do anything. And I just don't like it. It doesn't seem appealing, really.
What is it with everyone I comment? Everyone I do a dual comm with says the same friggin' thing. Am I the only person who plays Black Ops who likes it?
I'm not saying I don't like it. I'm just saying there's a lot. If Okay, Treyarch, I hope you're watching this. JD 2020, whatever your name is. Dedicated servers, please.
Yeah,
God, that's too much
I
to ask
agree.
for.
I mean, like, I agree with you on the whole like server thing not being good, but I freaking love Black Ops. Like, I feel like it's probably the best Call of Duty yet. I mean, aside from servers and connection issues, I mean, I know it has its issues. It definitely has connection issues, and they definitely need to be resolved. But I think it's probably the best supported Call of Duty there is. If you put those connection issues aside, I mean, the fact that they don't have the most dedicated servers really is kind of like bringing them down. But I think everything else is like so well supported that it kind of makes up for it. I mean, I'm not gonna say I don't rage, but I definitely don't rage as much. And I mean, like they came out with the DLC map, like the map pack, that was so quick. Like they came out with that after 2 months of having the game out. I think that's great compared to all the other Call of Duties, which were out for like 6 months before they even thought about having a map pack. I mean, it seems like for me, it seems like they're really doing a good job at keeping me interested in the game and keeping the game kind of fresh for me. Whereas a lot of other Call of Duties, after the first couple of months, they're just playing the same maps over and over, the same thing. It kind of gets stale. But I don't know. I just feel like this is definitely the best Call of Duty yet, in my opinion.
I do like Treyarch's. I like their engine better than Infinity Ward. At least with World of War. I loved World of War. People are kind of, oh, World of War sucked. I mean, it was terrible. Blah, blah, blah. But to be honest, I like the challenge of it. I mean, if you think about it, the Thompson, short clip, high recoil, not medium damage. That's what a lot of the guns were. The sniper rifles were hella hard to use. They were terribly hard to use. The bolt action rifles were hard to use without a scope on them, which that made them a sniper rifle. And the shotguns, I don't even want to get into that. Those just sucked. I like the challenge of it. It was hard. The veteran was hard on campaign difficulty. The zombies were difficult. Everything about it, difficult. That's what I liked about it. It was difficult.
Yeah, I definitely liked World at War. It was probably, I think Treyarch games are probably my favorite Call of Duty games. I'm better at them, and they kind of have a bit cartoonish graphics. And surprisingly, like I know a lot of people would think that that's not a good thing, but I kind of like the whole idea of a game being a little more cartoonish, but still having a certain level of realism.
I will only get mad at a game company if they claim a game is realistic and it's not. Like Black Ops is nowhere near realistic, but they never claimed it to be. Modern Warfare 2, most realistic first-person shooter of all time. Yeah, let's say it is, and actually, it's not really.
So but like what do you find is like fake about Black Ops? Like what don't you think is
real? The campaign was very Hollywood. I don't see that happening.
Yeah, that's
that time period.
That's a good point. See, I played the campaign. I never beat the campaign, and I don't play it on it. I really I played Call of Duty campaigns. I beat Modern Warfare 2, and I beat World at War, but I never even bothered playing COD 4. And I don't know. I just don't really like the campaigns. I'm more of a kind of a multiplayer kind of person. I don't really usually tend to beat campaigns in games. I like watching the ends though, so I just go on YouTube and kind of search up what happens at the end, so then I know exactly what happens. Just because I don't know, I don't know. I don't feel the rewards of beating a campaign, I guess.
But sorry, you pussy.
There's a question I want to ask you though. I was watching a dual commentator the other day, and I forget whose it was, but they asked this question, and I watched a few of this guy's dual comms, and he kept asking this question, and it was just kind of cool to see the answers. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to start asking this question in my dual comms. So if you had to compare yourself to another YouTube commentator, who would it be?
Let me think about that. Like famous or doesn't matter?
Well, if the person you're gonna say isn't famous, do a famous person, then do him. But if it's like just kind of an overall thing, if they're not that well known, you can do whoever it is and then a famous person. But if they're well known, just go with them.
Honestly, I would have to compare myself to White Boy. That's why I think I like his videos. I can relate to him. If you watch his videos, one video he'll post will be a very calm, cool, collective video. The next thing you know, he'll be screaming in your face half the time. The next thing you know, he'll be posting something like, giving tips. Next thing you know, he'll be posting, a live commentary. Just different videos. He does different videos. He has a different style of commentary. And I kind of find myself that to be one of my best features. I have about 4 or 5 different styles. I do live, ecstatic, hyper, calm, and I give tips. Those are about the 5 I do. And I think it's really entertaining because you don't know what you're going to get, but at the same time, you kind of have that idea of which 5 it's going to be.
So basically, it was your fanboy who can't make up his mind. No, I'm just joking.
Oh, wow. We're set on this. I'm coming up to Canada. I'm going to find a picture of you. I'm going to be giving it to people. Like, have you seen this person?
Like
Have you
those
seen this
wanted
person?
posters. You're gonna put it on like walls and stuff.
Yeah.
Walls
They're
and
like, have you
leads.
seen this person? J3T wants you to call if you see this person.
All right. Well, that if we would. I don't even feel like we've been talking for 10 minutes, but we've been talking for like close to 11 minutes actually now. So, is there anything you want to say before we end this?
Yeah, comment, rate, subscribe, and go check out Comm Class Industries. I'm sure there'll be a link in the description. Go check out my channel, Rock and Roll 73100. It'll be in the description. Let me think. Can't think of anything else. Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, yeah, like you said, go check out Cold Class Industries because it's kind of a different channel than you're used to seeing. Well, than I'm used to seeing personally. So, I like the whole idea of it, and you guys probably will too. So go check it out. They got a
just
couple
one
good
quick
vids.
thing. I found the inspiration from that channel is a channel called Awesome Sauce Films. It's Mitch or Beijing Canadian, and then another guy who's Matt or Nooch, and they do the same kind of thing except with like all zombies. Oh yeah, just one quick thing. Spam Mr. Anderson's here or Xbox just 32. Spam him in his like inbox or in the comments saying, "Finish the campaign." Do it, please.
No, don't do that. Why would you listen to this guy? He's a fanboy who can't make up his mind, and he steals his channel ideas. I mean, what's to listen to with this? No, I'm just joking. But thanks for.
Oh well, you stole your last name from the Matrix, Mr. Anderson.
But you see, I was born before the Matrix came out, so I think they stole it from me, bud. I'm original.
Okay.
I care. All right, well, I'm gonna shut you up and end the commentary. So thanks for watching, guys. Would you stop breathing when I talk? Thanks for watching, guys. I can't even end this. Thank you for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe. You fucking bastard.